I'm shooting this video at 13166 Wells Fargo Drive in the community of Pine Mountain Lake, Unit 2, Lot 218. It's a beautiful home, circular driveway. All the living is on one main level. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,238 square foot home, surrounded by the forest. Just a lovely setting. We've just reached the stairs that go up to the entry porch. The main door is up there. However, down here you have a separate entry, a little patio area. You can see very nicely done. I'm going to pan to my right. There is a guest bedroom and a large bonus area down here with access from outside right there and also through the garage. I am standing on the deck at the main entry. That's the driveway coming up. I'll pan around. This is a beautifully treed lot. In fact, the house is just surrounded by trees, which gives it that very forested feel. Wind chimes right there. A nice little waterfall right there. Sliding glass doors, which lead into the dining room area. And of course, right there is the main entry, and we're going to step inside and look around. I've just stepped through the main door to this lovely home. All the living is on this level, and I'll walk on in. We're looking directly at the living room right now. In the dining area, there is a hallway that leads down to the laundry and the bedroom wing. Nice tile floor there. And then we have hardwood floors here. Beautiful vaulted ceiling. It's a very open feeling room, a very large room. Now let's take a walk through. We'll take a look at the other rooms in the house as well as the rest of this room. There is a wood or fireplace in the back there. That should be gas. Then just to the left here is a door which leads to the lower level. There's a door both at the top and the bottom of the lower level. So it can be separated from this portion of the home. And then off the living room is an office or sewing room, hobby room, whatever someone would like to make it. It could be a den. It's a very good sized room. I'm going to step in. Has a beautiful knotty pine ceiling. This home was built by a contractor for his own personal residence, and he enjoyed it for many years before his untimely death a couple of years ago. Now we'll step back into the living room. Again, as I said earlier, it is a very large living room. You can see how open it is to the dining area. The home has an extension off the circular driveway, which comes all the way up to the main level of the home, and there's a nice parking area right there. So you can drive right on up, transfer your groceries, everything that you need into the house, leave the car parked there if you like, or run it back down and stick it in the garage. Then there's a gorgeous patio back here. It's a very large patio, covered, very nicely framed with trees and shrubbery. I'll walk onto it. Shady, it's very inviting, even on a hot day. We're pretty close to 100 degrees today. And I'll tell you, it would be very nice to just sit down, relax in these chairs, and enjoy this scenery and the coolness that these trees give to this patio area. That is the entry to the living room right there. And then the master bedroom entry is right there. And as I walked by, you may have heard that little fountain trickling. Very pleasant sound. Just to the left of the main entry is the dining area. That's directly ahead of me. Has sliding glass doors that go out to that little front deck entry area. And it is open through the breakfast bar to the kitchen. We'll step in the kitchen and take a look at it. Very nice sized kitchen. Good sized breakfast bar, plenty of counter space, trash compactor, beautiful cabinets, plenty of cabinet space, dishwasher, lovely sink that looks out at a treed, forested setting. It is a gas stove. Oven, more counter space, stainless steel refrigerator, and through the gap in the door there, you can see that that is a pantry. I've just reached the end of the hall that leads to the bedroom wing. As you can see, there's a closet right there with plenty of storage in it. If I pan to my left, that door goes into the master bedroom suite, master bath. But let's take a look to our right first, because that is where the guest bath is, directly ahead of me. Tub and a shower, nice tile floor, very, very nice guest bathroom. And then directly across the hallway from the guest bathroom is the guest bedroom on this level. Good sized guest bedroom. I'll step in and pan around for you. Then we'll step back into the hallway. A very short turn to our right is the laundry room. It's a really good sized laundry room. There's a wash basin right there, counter space, washer dryer sitting right there, more counter space across from that. The present occupant has a refrigerator or freezer out here, and then there's lots and lots of cabinet space and storage in this space. I'm just stepping into the master bedroom. Immediately on my right is the master bath. The commode is right there. Now this is the master bathroom. Nice large bathroom. That's the door that goes to the master bedroom. And then there is a huge shower right there, all tiled in with a sitting area. And then there's the dual laboratories with a wall-to-wall mirror right there for all of your clothes and your shoes and your other accessories. Now, I've just stepped out of the master bath and I'm walking down into the master bedroom. Again, it's a huge room. I'll pan around for you. Sliding glass doors go to that patio in the back, which, as I said earlier, is so lovely. That is a king-size bed. Doesn't take up very much space in this room. And if you drive to the top of the driveway, this would be the closest door of entry to the home. And you again can see that lovely patio out there. And this is the extent of the master bedroom, quite large. I've just stepped into the lower bonus room. I'll pan around slowly. The door you see right there are the stairs which lead to the main level of the home, which is where all of the living is. And I'm going to give you a quick peek at the garage. It is a huge 2-car garage. Actually, could probably be a 3-car garage. I'll pan around it slowly. There is an entry to this lower level, and there's a half bath that we'll look at in a moment, which also has an entry from the garage. Now let's step back into this bonus area. You can see it's a good sized room, very comfortable. Can be used for a lot of different purposes. Hobby room. Could be a living room den off that bedroom. Now let's walk on through. There is a half bath down here. Single lavatory right there. That is the garage door. And of course, there is the toilet. Now back into the bonus area. I'm going to walk across the bonus area to the bedroom. Very nice sized bedroom, bright, airy. I'm going to pan towards the window, which is on the end there. And then let's pan around the room. And that is the lower level of this lovely home.